Hey guys, what's going on? It's MassiveJoes Weekly.
What?
Is that a new thing you're doing?
Yeah, I just invented it for this episode of MassiveJoes Weekly WORD. No, I think I've done it before.
You do, that's why I said it was a new thing you're doing.
Another delicious intro to MassiveJoes Weekly WORD. Shooting it early today, man. First thing in the morning. The sun shining down on Lord Hose. Look at that on my back, man. Shining down on the Team MassiveJoes, man. This episode of MassiveJoes Weekly WORD, episode 28. Awesome episode. Disgustingly awesome episode. We got some cool things happening, Neve. Topics of discussion, please.
We got new products.
Yeah.
That's a new product. MTS update and Ask Neve. So getting through it nice and quick.
Let's go, man. New products. First one, what is it?
All right, so you got MTS. It's not a new product, new flavor. MTS Clash in orange.
In the house! Online, MassiveJoes.com and all of the stores. What does it taste like, Neve?
Haven't tried it.
I tried it yesterday. It tastes like orange, funnily enough. Next new product.
I like the pink lemonade. Oh.
I like the pink lemonade, but I don't like citrus at all. But if I had to choose between pink lemonade and orange, I'm gonna take pink lemonade.
You haven't spoken about the new Neve haircut.
Well, we'll talk about that in a second.
Okay.
That's a new product as well.
OptiBurn amped.
In the house! Fresh tub, hasn't even been opened, man. That's actually the first tub at a retailer in Australia. We had that shit express posted this morning, just hasn't even been opened, man.
We haven't even tried it. We're about to try it.
Why haven't we opened it?
Because you told me I'm not allowed to.
What are we saving it for, man?
Oh, the launch. So, the Australian launch will be tonight.
What time?
8 or 9?
9.
9 PM Adelaide time.
Full details, we're actually going to do a launch video, man. So once you've watched this episode of Weekly WORD, go watch the OptiBurn launch video. We'll give you all the details about the launch, the special deal that's going on, what time it is, where you can get it. All that shit will be in that video.
So 9 PM Adelaide time, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Just told them to watch the video. All the details will be in the video.
But people don't like
You ain't got to give them all the details here, man. But there's a very cool launch deal, man.
Let's
the
just say,
worldwide launch of the OptiBurn app.
I'm just going to say, you want to get it, extra 50% serves, increased L-carnitine, acetyl-carnitine, and a new stim.
Maybe they shouldn't go watch the launch video. Because you just told them everything. Next new product, Neve!
Throwbacks.
Yeah.
So we went with a new supplier with our throwbacks. Am I allowed to say that?
No, you can say a new supplier. So we're rerunning the original MassiveJoes throwback jersey. The original in the black, of course.
No, show them the fucking page.
Well, I'm just about to. And then we're running, once again, the red that you've seen before. Don't show them that one!
Got a new style.
What's the difference, man? Why are they taking so long to come back, and why are we?
Well, they're better quality.
Why are we so damn excited?
Well, they're better quality.
Much better quality. The material is just delicious. I would go so far as to say it's the tits, man. We've done that. We updated the quality, man. We got the Team MassiveJoes badges on them now. They are just delicious.
Let's just say, mate, if they were long sleeve, mate, I'd be going balls deep in the sleeve.
And we also have a new design. I can't show them that. No. There will be a raw review when they launch. And when they're launching.
It's not a raw review.
When are they launching?
Monday.
Probably Monday next week. And we do have a third design of the MassiveJoes.
No, just show
throwback jersey. No,
you show a little bit more. A little bit more.
Once people have been watching the video, they'll be trying to pause that shit. Or to get the screenshot, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, launching next week, man.
It could be a little black on black like Nevos's Malou. Bit of black on black like just S5.
Could be black on black, mate. Wow. Let's just say the throwbacks have been long away. They've been out of stock for ages, man, and they are back better than ever with the third new design.
Because
launching next week, and Neve.
Because our old supplier took far too long to get them to us.
Oh, don't talk to me about it.
And limited stock. So now we've got that much. That many.
We've got a lot, and they are awesome quality. And the cool thing is, if you're a Team MassiveJoes loyalty member and you got them loyalty points, you can cash them bitches in for one of these new throwbacks, man.
You haven't spoken
so you get the throwback for free. And then the final new product is Nevos's new haircut, man. The Macklin Neve has returned. Show them the whole thing. Get up and twist your head like that.
Oh, do you want me to show them where I've gone grey because you stressed me out too much?
Yeah, show them that as well.
Where is it?
There it is. Oh, no, you just missed it. Right, nah, put your head up. There it is. Can you see that little, right there? That's the grey patch. That's what happens when you're a national sales manager, mate.
And
you carry the
and I need to
company.
say from last week, I'm not 17 either.
Born in 97. I can't believe people took that literally. Next topic of discussion, Neve.
How does he pull 320 kilos and he's 17?
17.
And then somebody goes, nah, it's pounds. He's pulling.
You would have to be the oldest looking 17-year-old I've ever seen in my life, mate. With a grey spot. let's not twist it. Next topic of discussion, Neve.
MTS update.
Last week we purposely skipped over.
No, guys, I'm going to tell you something about MTS.
I'm getting a tan back here, man.
So, guys,
Look at that.
this is the MTS shit. It's all over Joe's chest.
Again. Anyway, last week we specifically, you can see I'm very reserved. I've taken the chair back. That's me just absolutely had it with the MTS.
Just not
anyway, last week we purposely skipped over this topic, man, because
we're fed up.
We're fed up with it. And all you guys kept asking is what's happening with MTS Way. So this week we're actually taking you out to the warehouse, man. We're giving you the no bullshit, unadulterated version. Neve, let's go, man. Okay, so check it. MassiveJoes warehouse, MTS Way, MTS Way, MTS Way, MTS Way. As far as the eye can see, MTS Way, man. Pallets on top of pallets on top of pallets. You guys thought we were bullshitting you. There's no bullshit. And this is the unadulterated, no bullshit version of what's going on with MTS Way, man. So we got a couple of thousand units in here. It's been sitting in our warehouse for over a month now, and you can check it out, man. It's all still palleted up. It's all still wrapped up. It's got the whole quarantine Australian government tape on there, which means we can't touch it until the Australian government or the quarantine in Australia get the exact documents they need to have this product released. So the story with it is the actual issue with why it's in our warehouse but it hasn't been released and why we can't sell it to you guys just yet is because of the stringent quality controls that MTS have, that Mark has. So Mark, for those of you that know MTS and Mark Lobline are the guys that make the MTS Way, man, you would know that right down to a point, every stage of the manufacturing process, Mark wants exactly to know exactly what's going into the product so that the label claims meet exactly what's going on. You can check this out. If you come get this nice zoom of focus, every single box of tubs has this on it. So released for distribution, it's got a lot number, it's got a date, and it's got someone that's initialed it as well, man. So the quality of exactly what's in this product is second to none. The only issue with that is when you combine that kind of quality control from a manufacturing standpoint with the amount of paperwork and bureaucracy that goes into getting protein powders into Australia with the Australian government, it's a recipe for all kinds of issues to go wrong. So where we're at the moment is the chain of manufacturers that Mark uses to get the MTS Way into the tub. So your raw material manufacturer, your blender, your flavoring house, your packaging company have all been aligned. So we've got everything in place there. Everyone's on the same page. Everybody has sent through the documents they need to send through. Now, what happens with all of those documents is they now have to go to the US government. The US government has to make sure that those documents are what they need to be, and then has to put the US stamp on those documents. Those US stamped certified documents then need to come to the Australian government. The Australian government has to look at them, make sure they match up with our import permit, which is the permit we get from the government in the first place to import the protein powder into Australia. Once that's happened, if everything matches up, which it should do, we're close, guys, we're close. It should do within the next week. We got MTS Way in the chocolate, the vanilla, the cookies and cream, which we can get to you guys straight away. And then the next order hits the water with the new peanut butter fluff and of course the new flavor that just released today, the caramel sutra, which is the caramel white chocolate flavor. So that's where we're at with the MTS Way, guys. I can't give you any more. That's exactly all of the information, so you guys are completely up to date.
And we're back.
And we're back. Thanks for tuning back in.
So there you go.
So that's what's going on with the MTS Way. The other MTS updates, man, is we've got MTS Machine Green should be back in stock end of next week, I've been told by Mark this morning.
Let's just say around about the 20th.
Around, let's go later than 20th. Let's go the end of next week, the MTS Green.
That's the 20th.
Okay, well, whatever the date is.
No, let's say the 23rd. That's Monday.
Mate, I don't count any
That's
dates.
when the new MassiveJoes employee is starting.
Oh, really? That's going to be great. Another team member coming on board. And then finally, the new MTS test booster, mate. What's it called? You don't even have to say. The new MTS. Barracuda test booster. Looks good on paper, man. It should actually be here. What's today? Thursday? It should be here tomorrow. And we're going to raw review that. Mate, listen, we're not here to f spiders.
So it's a blue raspberry flavour, D-aspartic acid based.
Test booster. Keep an eye out for the raw review, man. Looks quite good on paper. Yet to see, well, let's see if it comes through with the goods in practice. Man.
See if we get all kinds of mushroom chips.
See if we get all kinds of barracuda action, you know what I'm saying? Next topic of discussion, Neve.
Can I just ask how Mark is coming up with the names of these products?
I don't know. Do you know the new flavour? He just released a new flavour, or announced the new flavour of MTS Whey today that we mentioned in the warehouse video. It's a caramel and white chocolate flavour, and he's called it Caramel Sutra.
Kama Sutra flavour. Do you know what Mark does? Do you know what the that he,
I don't know, man.
What he does is
I don't know how he names his products.
He thinks, funny. Got a test booster out. What am I going to call it? I'll just flop my out. F***ing flops his on the keyboard. Whatever numbers come out, he goes, Barracuda. Letters, whatever the you do.
You can't say that. But it's not that far from the truth, I would imagine. You know, I think I know how Mark names his products these days. He names them based on the amount of given. He starts at 0 and works his way up from there.
No, it's been...
And he's still at 0.
No, do you know what it's been?
This week, he's released 2 products. One is called the Barracuda. The second one is called the Caramel Sutra.
No, but you know what it's been since? What? It's only been the products since I told him about that story. About given.
What story was it? You want to tell the viewers at home?
About me and... Can we tell them?
I don't know what the story is. I can't remember it. Is it XXX rated?
The email story.
Oh, no. You can't tell them. No, that has to stay behind. Anyway, there is a story about how Mark is naming all of his products based on given. Anyway, last topic of discussion. Ask Neve. We've got to be quick with this, man. 5 minutes to get through about 10 questions. First question. Nicholas Moretti. Why do bodybuilders eat chicken breast over chicken thigh, Nevos?
Breast is leaner.
That's it?
Yep.
Is the only reason why?
I reckon it tastes better, but...
Yeah, it's a different texture, but primarily it's lower in fat.
Yeah.
And higher in protein.
And it tastes better.
28 Koi, how can you make Beef Super Test powder taste better, Lord Nevos?
I think it's delicious as it is.
But if you don't think it's delicious, how do you make it taste better? You can't.
You can't.
You pretty much can't.
It's iced tea flavour for those who haven't tried it.
I hate it. I love it. It's disgusting.
But then
you can't make it taste better. You know what I've been doing with Beef Super Test recently, man? Because I can't stand the taste of that shit, and I am praying to the supplement gods that this MTS Nutrition Barracuda, which apparently tastes damn tasty,
it's blue raspberry,
is on par with Beef Super Test, because I will take that shit and get rid of my Beef Super Test because I hate the taste of that shit.
I love it.
But what I've been doing, man, I've been opening my tub of Beef Super Test, right? Been getting the scoop out that bitch. Like this. I've been scooping it.
Joe, we've got 4 minutes, hurry up.
Dropping it straight down and then chasing it. So I don't even have to taste it. Next question.
No, I need to tell them something. I mixed my soup test with my Eradicate, with my BioGrow, with my ON Creatine Mono, with my Blackstone Labs Growth.
I think we should release this as a stack.
What else do I put in there? We're
going to call it Lord Nevos.
I think it's a 5. Then I chuck a few little
stack of gains.
An extra few little goodies in there.
Or, you know what we could call it? You know what that is?
There's gains right there.
That's gains right there. Next question, Neve. Callum Hetherington, Big Dog Lord Nevos. Do you believe there are any supplements out there which are primarily placebo supplements and don't work at all?
Yes.
Which brands and supplements are they?
I'm going to stay away from lawsuits.
And why doesn't MassiveJoes stock muscle meds?
There's a lot of issues. Everyone wants muscle meds that, what's it called, carnivore?
Carnivore, the beef,
it's a beef protein. You've seen, mate, how much f***ing shit we're having getting a whey protein in? Could you imagine how much shit would be getting a beef protein
with all the foot and mouth disease and mad cow disease and all that shit going on, man? It's too much of a head to be honest, Callum, and it's quite a unique product. As so far as the other Muscle Meds products go, most of them are pill form,
which we can't.
And that's a whole different kettle of fish.
So you can thank the TJ for that one.
Yeah, man. Next question, Nick Adams. Hey, Nevos, what's your thoughts on occlusion training? Is the risk worth the reward?
I'm personally not a fan of it.
What is it for the viewers?
So you strap like people. It's blood flow restriction training. So people get like your what are they called? Tourniquets.
Tourniquets.
Or like your knee straps or knee wraps.
Something to restrict
anything.
blood
flow. Like if they're training arms, they'll strap it around their upper arm and it will stop the blood flow. If they're training quads, whatever, they'll wrap them around their upper thigh, their hip area.
And it stops the blood flow.
Stops the blood flow.
Possibly the most stupid thing we've ever seen.
Because I don't know.
Gym.
I don't know, because when you're training a muscle, you want blood flow, you want the nutrients to your muscles, you want the toxins
to get out
of the muscle and be.
And you're restricting them bitches in. You're trying to keep the toxins in. You're creating a very acidic environment in the muscles.
And restrict the blood flow. I reckon, I mean, personally, when I love agmatine. So if I have 750 milligrams to a gram of agmatine, just do high rep or whatever, not high rep, but my muscle connection, focus on squeeze, and you're going to get a fucking awesome pump anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Master Mason wants to know, do you think certain supplements could cause pimples or acne?
Yeah, any sort of hormone-based like test boosters and shit will.
Or if you've got a food intolerance.
Possibly, yeah.
If you're like a dairy intolerant person and you have whey protein, it might cause acne. But mainly the hormone supplements, man. Next question, Jack.
Especially if you're predispositioned, is that the word? Predisposition?
Predisposition.
Yeah, whatever the word is. Especially, if you're prone to acne and shit anyway.
Jack Gallagher wants to know, Nevos of the North, what intra-workout do you use and what would you recommend? Well, Jack, I'm going to say that possibly the one that Nevos uses is the one he would recommend. Am I correct?
Yeah.
And what do you use?
I use Gaspari Amino last.
With?
Carbon and strawberry. Because it's delicious.
That's the Superman stack.
Is it?
Yeah. Amino last and carbon.
Yeah. I'll tell you why, because...
Makes you train like Superman.
Yeah.
We might have to change the name of it to...
Super Neve.
No, the That's Gains Right There stack.
We're going to have 15 of those stacks.
That's Gains Right There, V1.
I mean, I take your...
That's Gains Right There, V2.
I take your BCAAs for, I mean, I take an intra-workout because of the BCAAs component.
And the carbs.
I don't really give a shit about your taurine and all that kind of stuff too much.
You should, because it makes a big difference.
Yeah, but I don't.
That's why you should be taking MTS machine fuel.
I know I should be, and it's got agmatine in there as well.
Exactly, which you love.
I know, but I have agmatine pre-workout. They're asking, it's ask Neve.
Oh, sorry.
Shut the f up.
Last question,
No, that's what I'm telling you. I like BCAAs based on flavour. And I love the flavour of amino acids.
What flavour in particular?
Strawberry kiwi.
Really? With the strawberry carbola?
Yeah. That's Gains Right There.
That's Gains Right There. Last question, Neve. Barney Ong, Lord Nevos of the North, have you had to deal with imbalances in any part of your body while training? And if so, how have you dealt with them? I have uneven traps on traps on traps, as well as uneven hips on hips on hips, due to an ankle injury I sustained some years. How the f do you have an ankle injury and infect your traps?
No, I get the whole hip thing. Hips? No, his traps are probably...
Oh, a separate issue.
Yeah. He might have played tennis or something.
Barney, you f***ed up, man.
Go back in time and play a different sport.
Yeah. So, have you had to deal with them and how have you dealt with them? Last question, Neve.
Yeah,
Feel free to go balls deep in this one.
Oh, I love going balls deep.
No, we'll leave that for another episode.
My left bicep peaks, my right bicep is fatter and less peaked. It's a different shape.
It's an imbalance.
My right delt is more popped.
Asking about.
My right delt's a little bit more popped than my left delt due to a left shoulder issue from when I was young trying to shoulder press a stack. The stuff I do now to work around it is isolateral training, so like one side at a time. So I don't normally do too much like barbell work on biceps. I'll do more just your dumbbells one side at a time, and that's just work one muscle at a time. I mean, if your right trap's like sitting up at your ear and your left trap you don't have one, perhaps just don't do shrugs with your right hand.
Or maybe address your extracurricular activities. Neve, do you have anything else you want to add, man? We're going to wrap this episode up. This episode will be long as f***. You know, if these episodes get any longer, we're actually going to have to start running ads in the middle of these bitches, man, to give you guys a drinks break. So you can go, you know when like you're watching TV and there's ads on TV?
Stop f***ing talking and say, just finish it.
Do you have anything else you want to add before I tell the viewers? We ain't got no BBCAA's released this week, Ulysses product.
Oh, there's a question I could ask you.
No, there's not.
Okay.
Hit the subscribe button.
That got you finished.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay up to date with all the latest editions of MassiveJoes Weekly WORD. And guys, that is MassiveJoes Weekly WORD. And I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com.
That's just Team MassiveJoes.
Oh, well, some of that.